Don't I apologize to you?
A lot.
So nobody hears me apologize to Daddy?
As soon as you apologize, Daddy has to apologize. That's just how it works.
What does that mean?
These
Hey, rules been broken.
these.
Yeah, rules been broken. Yeah, though. Y'all was talking about, well, I got so many of them. We got 7 dips. I said, well, nobody touched the Deans then.
Y'all.
Can you open them?
You and around.
There's one person that said that.
I set the rule.
Let me see.
Let me see what it's hitting on.
Where y'all get them?
Oh, they look brown.
Oh,
Throw them in the garbage. Y'all not about to do this to my ruffles.
Oh, my
Them
ear is
my
bad.
ruffles.
Send them back.
Them don't look good,
I
baby.
know for a fact
that's good.
that you do. I'm not just put them in your mouth.
That's good. They don't look good. Y'all stay away. Bring that back over here.
Who want this?
So we have shown them a good balance.
Yeah, they ain't gonna miss it.
They're not. Ava, would you admit to that?
It's
Would
just
you
that
admit
I
to that?
apologize so fast. You know what I'm saying? And that eliminates everything.
Huh?
Yeah. That's
What
what I'm
was
saying.
that?
She said
But the fact that she don't think that I apologize to you.
I said y'all you do apologize to Daddy.
Huh?
You apologize to Daddy every time you get to a little squabble. You gonna call that? Since y'all don't argue.
Intense fellowship. I want to hear y'all perspective. I believe y'all truth. Y'all are kids. Y'all see us behind the scenes.
We already did. Our case is
If
closed.
If y'all think that
we
y'all...
was in the courtroom, we would have won.
That's what Mira
Y'all
told
walking
her.
away.
Her and Ava's been eavesdropping for years.
No, we haven't.
I think most kids do.
We
I
only
just happened to be walking by the man, and then I said, Ava, come here.
I'm gonna
We only eavesdrop. All we hear is no. Hold on. We only eavesdrop when something important. If it's something like your little back and forth, little sink dishes conversation, we don't pay attention to that.
We don't argue about this.
I didn't say that. I said by the
Turn that
by
living
the
room
sink
light on.
doing the dishes. Talking about most of the arguments.
So, son, you agree we don't argue.
No, y'all can have like bids.
And what's a bid?
A squabble.
I didn't say that. Like y'all have like difference in opinions, but then like it'll like fizzle up.
All right,
And
that's
then it'd
good.
be
The only reason why it's working
Back to
now is because
business.
Dad learned how to just listen to Mama.
You are hilarious. You
Strike
know,
two.
Daddy runs the show.
you on your
No,
way.
he does not.
Yes, he
You on
does.
your way.
Mama,
Hmm.
have the stuff
You
Dad
say
say.
that. You
no,
say
have
it.
the
Right.
stuff he say is prompted through you. And
That's
I know for a
not.
fact because that story told that he was storytelling at work too. Mirror, I said,
I'm
hey, you
getting
on the phone with
the
Mama? He
She
said,
asked me, was I on the phone? I said, yes. That's not a
with
lie.
Mama. He said yes. No, you said what I asked you? I said you on the phone with a customer. He said yes. Little did I know. I
Number
know
one customer.
his comment sounded a little
Number one
scripted.
customer.
And he was talking about Amira. No, it's not. You was on the
Number
phone.
one
Mama.
customer.
Come on, you fucking can't.
Number one customer.
Because you talking about you never talk like that.
Did she not get a
And Dad,
customer?
you can't even say that because I know for a fact that happened
Oh,
because
they came from us there.
I know I've seen it happen on the phone. Whenever you get on the phone and Mama's in the area, she'll tell you that. Yup, and then say this and then say that. I've seen it. That's how I know that's what happened when you was on the phone when we was at
I
work.
was walking through the parking lot.
And you on the phone with Mama. And you talking about Amira?
What did you coach me to say? You said, Dad, are you on the phone? I said, yes.
No, I said with the customer. And you said yes.
Again, what was I coached to say to you? I didn't say nothing to you.
Dad, you did.
What I say?
This was about you talking about Amira. You were telling me not to come down this early. Now, if you would have told me that, you would have just said, Amira, don't come down this early because you don't want other people thinking that.
was your
I
ice
told that already.
Okay, and then you told me again while you were in the parking lot.
So,
So
Funny
if I
how
told you
you
that by myself,
Funny how, no,
how was I
Dad,
coached to tell you
you
again?
told me again, but it was a different verbiage.
Oh my.
That's how I know Mama told you to say it.
Oh my. God.
Because remember when I had came downstairs, it was 2:50 something, and I had to roll down my windows because it was hot. And I know you, Mama was on the phone with you because of the way you sounded. You don't talk like that.
I won't be arguing.
The way you talk now is completely different than how you talked before.
So you can't do that.
Before, Deuce neighbor, before this,
listen to what she asking.
didn't Dad used to just say okay? His text used to just be yes, Okay, no, it only be them 3 words. Yes, okay, no. Now he's in paragraphs. No, it's not.
That's a lie.
No, it's not. And
I'm
if we
tell you why
ask,
it's a lie.
Yes, Zach.
I'm bringing my phone to you.
Yes,
Text.
it's getting late. They tired.
I'm tell you why it's a lie.
Tired. You should not be talking about tired.
Whenever
It's
a
a
man
lie,
asks for
correct.
something, and I just flat out say no or whatever. Or no, not even just say no. If I say, hey, go ask your mama. Why would I be saying that if she already coached me on what to say? I said, go ask your dad. Why you can't just answer the question? Well, can I go? And I said, go ask your mama. Because your mama going to think of stuff that I ain't going to think about. She going to ask questions I ain't going to think to ask.
See how developed
It's just
you
for
are?
me, it's just going to be like,
It
hey,
sounds scripted because I'm not saying Mom saying what to say now, but over
ain't
time
scripted.
it starts to happen.
no, it's just
That,
smart.
but that's what's supposed to happen, though,
It's
honey.
smart.
No, it's
When-
not.
when
Y'all
you're-
not supposed to act the same.
When you're married,
No, it's not.
Hey, let me let you in on something.
Y'all married each other because we're on
You know how many times-
Y'all married each other because of the differences was make y'all come together. But now y'all are the same.
Hey,
that's no.
I'm married.
If I ask Dad for something, his response will most likely be the same as Mama's.
Let me ask you something. That's the United Front. Did you not watch Burning Man?
Goodness. Do you get what I'm saying?
I used to.
I lost the plot. Like,
Okay,
Dude.
I'm saying
Dude.
I say everything they say is the same.
Dude,
Hold on, I'm speaking.
I'm gonna give you a prime example of
I'm
United
letting
Front.
speak. All I'm saying is
Watch this up.
Dad now and Dad before was not the same person.
Zach, yes,
What
she's
I'm not saying
learning.
that it's a bad
100%.
thing is he was a bad guy before he's not good. I'm just
100%.
I'm just saying.
You're
Let my
not the
lord
same
speak.
person. You're not the
Oh,
same
my
person.
God, I'm saying how you talk, Dad.
Yeah, how you talk, not the same.
Dad, from both times you were an adult, right? Of course, I'm not gonna sound the same. I'm still a kid.
I'm not talking
I'm
about.
not talking about how
I'm
you.
not talking about the tone and your voice changing. I'm saying
Dad,
certain-
you're missing my whole point. What I'm saying is how you talk now, Dad, is completely different than how you talked before. I'm not
Yeah.
saying you're not supposed to change.
evolve.
If
You
you
all
so-
by using your wife language.
I'm saying that if you weren't, let's say you weren't with Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness, Mama, just listen.
I rebuke it, but continue.
Mama, this
That's
is
how
all
we mean.
hypothetical.
Go ahead.
I don't like that one.
Okay,
Go
never
ahead.
mind.
Come on,
Go
No,
ahead.
no,
use it.
no, no.
Go
If
ahead.
he
No, no.
wasn't with me,
You're the body.
he would have.
You're right. Y'all just bounced. So that's what's part right there.
So he would have somebody else's language.
I'm saying, Dad, Mama,
What I'm saying is, don't that happen with you at school?
Mama, what I'm saying, no, I don't get scripted anything.
So you don't talk like anybody that you hang around?
I didn't say that.
So what's the difference?
Mama, that's
No.
different. I'm saying,
What's the
nobody-
difference?
If I'm
There's
mama,
a difference.
oh my, I feel like I'm not being able to get my whole conversation out because I'm getting asked a million questions. Can I finish what I was?
Yes, you may.
Hey, get up. What are you doing? I need to see both faces. Okay.
Keep going.
What I'm saying is, Dad would say, see what happened.
What I would say.
Hey, R. Kelly.
you saying that in the beginning, Daddy would have like very.
Oh,
like,
pull that belt out.
text messages.
Yes,
Zach,
And now, over the years, he started talking more like mama.
exactly. Not saying that's a bad thing, but that if Mama was not telling you what to say, you would
Yo,
still
this-
talk how you talked
That's the
before.
funny part about it, right?
R. Kelly, weekend is going amazing. It's winding down.
You used to text me and ask me anything.
It was nice and full.
Yes, I did.
A nice and full weekend.
So I didn't text you and actually make
The only one
you
tight
feel-
here is her husband.
I
This
still
is
got
current.
receipts.
I'm saying.
How was your
before we
weekend,
got
R.
here,
Kelly?
You wasn't texting me. You asking me anything.
Are you ready for the week? We should probably get all of this stuff up.
I'm
I'm
not
saying my
saying
purpose. If I'm
it
scripted,
don't have anything to do with if I'm asking you or something. Dad.
Did your weekend go
It could
fast
be a
or
normal
slow?
Conversation. And you talked a lot different than you talk now.
oh, that's what you saying? Oh, you think that your mama scripted?
If you were not with Mama, you would not be talking.
Why? What you looking forward to? What's
If you
happening
were
during your week?
around
You got
somebody
some
else-
great appointments coming up?
I get what
Yeah.
you're
Yes.
saying.
No, I'm just watching.
I get what you're saying, Amira, but I'm gonna hit you with something. You know, a lot of your mama verbiage come
We're
from
from
me.
Wisconsin. No.
Where was I
Okay.
at? I must have been
Question.
born.
Somebody said, what is the argument about? Do we even remember because I don't, what's the, they,
I know we
the,
argued.
the
and
kid,
Mama if you and Daddy had an argument.
I know
no, the kids feel like, or son, we have 3 children. What is, I don't even, you know how sometimes you go back and forth so much, like, what is it even about?
Amira saying that I changed.
Zach, Milwaukee here as well.
because of
Hey,
you. And I wouldn't talk the way I talk if it wasn't for you. But
she's not scrutinizing her dad. They just have intense
Well,
conversation.
well,
They just have intense conversations.
well, I'm saying that a lot of your mom's verbiage and how
Oh,
she
I know
talks
that
sounds
area, Zach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
like,
slang does not count.
ain't got nothing to do with slang.
Oh, you do? What kind of content do you do,
What you say?
R. Kelly?
Nothing.
Are you kidding me?
There's no, unless it's slang, then it ain't nothing.
Okay. So what do I say?
Zach, do you do
I don't
content?
use your mom's word.
What kind of content
I
do
don't
you
use her
do?
word.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Like what?
I guess
Yeah, how do you,
A whole bunch of that. I can't even name all of them.
how do you think I'm able? Okay,
That's
that's
slang.
different. That's how mama talks to other people.
What?
son, do you agree or disagree? When you're in a relationship, do you get your?
Not even what we said.
I thought that is it. That you start to.
I don't even
Talk
know
about
what the question
specifically
is.
dad.
I haven't heard
Just
it.
say agree.
I'm not going to
Say-
agree to a question I don't know.
Amira says that I talk like your mom.
Son, where you going?
No.
Like what?
Do you not get what I'm saying?
Oh, boy, say I
What are you
can't even
confused
name them.
about?
That's what I'm
I'm
saying. Where?
confused. I thought mom was asking me a question.
But you said you
I
have
didn't
no
hear the rest of
clue.
the question.
What are we talking about?
Amira said I talk like your mom. So I want to know, what do I be saying that your mom said?
Oh, a bunch of things.
Name,
Dad,
give me one.
if you were on the phone call
Give me
talking
one.
about
I don't know.
whatever, if you're on the phone with Coach
Oh, and planning more. I'm gonna have to check your
Mm-hmm.
channel out,
if,
R.
and
Kelly.
if mama's on the phone and it's about
I'm gonna write your name down.
no, you could be talking to
On the
anybody.
notebook.
If it's somebody you talk to or you met or something, and you're on the phone with them, you're like, hey, how you doing? Mama would be like, ask him how he's
Hey,
doing.
go give me.
How's
Hey,
this?
go give me a pen.
Ask him this too.
Go give me a
Ask him
pen.
this. You would never do that. You may
That's
say,
what
hey,
y'all
how you
want.
doing? It was like, that's an example.
Okay.
Oh, you're
Or
welcome.
how you talk to people is totally different than how you would normally talk to somebody.
That's not the same.
Thank you.
That's not the same.
I'm gonna write your name
How's it not
down.
the same?
I get what you're saying in there. You like, my daddy's so smooth, he don't like to use a lot of
Yeah, let's
words.
go with that.
But mom like for him to use more words. So she'd be like,
Okay.
hey, did you ask him how he was doing? Hey, did you ask him
Exactly, and it
this? Okay.
messages too. Like you sending out
Okay.
essays to people. You
I'm
never
not
do
saying
that.
you know
I didn't
essays.
say you. I
I
said
do
out to
voice to
people.
text.
Out to people.
And
That's
then-
what I
Right.
said.
And then
If
mom
mama
tell you what to
didn't make you
say.
talk more,
Thank you
wouldn't
so
be no
much.
salesperson. You still be a publisher, right?
R. Kelly
That's
and
what you think?
Zach.
No, that's
Thank
not
you.
how I became a salesman. Because your mama make me talk
I
more.
didn't say.
Wonderful. I
I'm
did.
saying
Thank
because
you
of
so
mama,
much, R.
you
Kelly.
talk more.
Say something in the comments so
Right.
I can know it's you. That's right. I
You
sure
also
will.
help you start talking like her.
I don't talk like it.
Not like her dad, but she uses a lot of the same stuff she says. You say as well. And if it's
So
not
you
what-
don't
exactly
do
what she
you
says,
do you not do
you
content on the
develop it into
weekend,
your
R.
own
Kelly?
way, but of course, you can still sound okay. That sound like mama.
Okay.
Son,
back
are you
to
lost over there?
No, he ain't lost.
No, he ain't
I'm
lost
not
hope.
good.
Understand what's happening. Let's maybe not sit in the
Deuce
garbage.
ain't
Let's
lost.
sit on the chair.
Okay. Deuce know it. Y'all don't like to talk a whole lot, right? Y'all be pretty quiet. So your mom, she
Hey,
pushes
go
you.
get that step stool out my room.
I talk in public.
Correct.
Dude, hear me
I
out.
talked to that lady at pub about my discount. I talk to people all the time.
Hear me out.
Y'all just don't
What I'm
never
saying
see it.
is, at a certain point in time, like for instance, if somebody say, "Hey, what's up, dudes?" Hi.
Cause this is
What am I
what
supposed to say? The ceiling?
Turtle
And
head.
Hi?
they say, "Hey, Mary, how you doing?" Fine. When
Now
ask
you're
them
not
how
being
they
truthful.
I
doing.
never said how are you.
You were mama. Is
How
that
you
true?
think
Is
that
that the
came
truth?
about?
Mama, is that
you
the truth?
no, you've been doing a lot better with
I
saying
don't
how
ever
you.
do that. If somebody asks me in mirror, hi, how are you? Or anything, they say hi, I
feel
say,
like our response
hi, I'm
is
good, how are
always-
you?
How do you think that came about? You came out the womb like that?
Dad, okay,
how we
that's
was raised
different.
to-
Dad, you're talking about how you're raised to be from you being an adult.
Now
You
you
can't
lost
say
it.
the same thing.
I can. This is why. I wasn't raised to do that.
Deuce, if you were a baby, you barely talking.
Dudes.
And then you
I
learn
can't- I
words.
can't
That's
read
like
words.
dad saying,
Dude.
why you still not mumbling?
Dudes, I can't read a word. This is what I'm saying. You got that because you were taught when people ask you how you doing, it's rude to not ask them how they're doing, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't raised like that. If somebody just said, "Hey,
Turtle
kid,"
head.
you just said,
No.
"Hey," that's it. That's how you doing. Oh, I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
they just passionate turtle head.
If I go that whole way all the way into my adulthood before I find out that's a problem.
We do watch TV, but
Something that y'all may learn early, I learned late.
we just talk a
But
lot
it's
to our
the same
kids.
thing.
Oh, so you saying you talk like mama because you learned late, and she basically raised you on how to talk.
Oh my goodness.
That's just what you're saying.
No.
I do think that what she's saying, like, me and you talk about that though.
That's what I just broke down.
Oh,
for
it's
you.
a spider right here.
See, here's another prime example, right?
Right here, honey. It's a spider. It's. Can you get it?
What's I can get?
Yeah, but do you still see it?
Yeah. You trying to outrun me, yo?
Oh my goodness, it's going up.
Oh, hey, get that away from me.
Now this, I grew up doing it. This ain't nothing.
Oh,
Somebody had to
so-
show me this. You know what I'm saying?
You know. So mama showed you how to talk.
No, she showed me how to talk. I always had it in me. That's why I'm so smooth. I mean,
So then,
man,
if you always had it in you, why did it take mama for it to come out?
that's how life works, man.
Okay, Dad.
That's how life works. It's
So-
it's like you on the court. You got it in you, but it take for somebody to show you that you can do it before you can actually do it, right? Like the hook shot you shot on me today with the left hand.
No, I didn't. I did not shoot no hook shot.
Okay, we're gonna roll
I
the
shot a floater off the backboard.
That's not a floater. It's
Dad,
all on
so me
tape, dude.
pushing it this way?
It's all on tape.
Me.
She recorded. And
So
she
are
still
you
denied.
confused with how we got here?
See, no. See, no.
What is the original art?
That
Let's go y'all from at this point.
Dude, like, you can't be that long.
No,
You're too
I'm
big for
following
that.
the conversation.
I talk like your
I'm
mama.
following.
Oh,
You
Zach,
have
it's gonna
guys
be a
saying
long
that
night.
Dad talks like mama, and if mama was not, if
Let me
dad,
ask-
if
okay.
they weren't together,
Let
dad
me
would not
ask you
talk
this.
how mama talks.
Let me
He
ask
will
you
be
this.
talking how he
Let
talks.
me ask you this.
Yeah.
This is
Let me
what
ask
we
you
do.
this.
You're saying.
We don't really
Let me
watch a
ask
whole
you
lot of
this.
TV.
If that was true, right?
We have
and
deep
go
conversations
places,
as a family.
Who
Our kids
talk
can
to
get
those
honest
people?
with us, and
You?
this is
No.
another
No?
intense
When we
fellowship.
go on trips? Is
Sure,
Oh, you saying
sure.
like just regular like
We out and
conversation?
about seeing people who talks to those people.
Right, Turtle Head, I get what you're saying.
So
Yeah.
I don't talk a whole lot.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Dad, if y'all at church and mama's talking to somebody, I
Yes.
guarantee you, you're going to be talking to somebody
You have to
too.
have your-
Yes.
A lot of times, Dad, when I'm trying to talk to you, and
We
out
can do
somewhere
this when I
public, guess
grew
what?
up,
You're talking
so
too.
it's kind of nice though.
Mama
to
may
be
talk
able to-
more than you, but you up there.
That's the whole point.
Like
You
talk
up
to the
there.
kids and like
I'm not up
hear
there.
their
Okay,
opinion.
Dad, but
Hear,
okay,
hear how they
now
think.
you are. You are up there now, but before it wouldn't even be up there at all.
So let me ask you
You
something.
may say hi, say somebody hand, but then you go wander.
This, of course, this is different, but let me ask you something. If you go somewhere and there's somebody that you got a good vibe with, and y'all sit and talk and stuff like that, what's the difference? I don't just sit there and be talking to a person I just met that day and we just kicking it back.
I'm supposed to be cleaning up the
talking for
kitchen,
2 hours.
but I just
Yeah, if it's like a Uncle Johnny or Jeremy or something like that, yeah, I can talk. We got things in common. We talk.
Y'all don't got nothing in common when y'all went to golf. You don't have golf.
see that's what I'm saying.
You
We
know
don't
golf?
have nothing in common.
Dad, if
We
y'all
got
talk
no
about, if
golf.
y'all talking about
I
golf,
think that's the purpose
you
is
do
that we
insert
help
yourself.
grow
What you
each
gonna
other,
say?
right?
You know
Like
nothing about golf.
I
you can
want
hang
to
out with
talk.
somebody, you're gonna have the same conversation sometimes. I mean, not the same conversation, but some of the
See,
same
but this is
verbiage.
the difference.
You just said if you don't know them, if Uncle Johnny or whoever, George talking about golf,
And she's
right?
saying that I
and he
have an
brings you
influence
over,
on
you
my
go to
husband
them trying to
because,
shake his hand, and he start talking about golf. What you gonna say?
but I
You said
think that's
you
the
have things
point.
in common.
We've
What
been
if
together
you don't know nothing about golf.
for 24 years.
It wouldn't be a long conversation. That's the point.
So
I'm
some of the
trying to
things that
make.
he says,
Okay.
he gonna get it from me. and vice versa. That's what you're saying though, right? But that daddy gets some of the verbiage from me.
Sure, say something.
She not saying
That's not
for-
what she's saying.
saying. I wouldn't talk as much if it wasn't for you.
But I agree with
I'm
that,
saying that's just, no, both.
right?
You wouldn't talk as much if it wasn't for mama, and you wouldn't say the certain things you say if it wasn't for mama. Same thing.
Certain things I say.
So like what?
That,
What do daddy
Mama, we
say?
done did this whole conversation when you been there.
Cool
Like,
beans.
like, we talked to her little,
What daddy don't say
little
cool beans.
followers.
I say
Mama,
cool beans.
is something you got from who?
Oh, I asked somebody how they doing.
Who did I get cool beans from?
What else?
I'm saying from talking to who? You'll say cool beans.
Amir, babe, where'd I get cool beans from?
Mama, when you talk to other people,
Amira's saying it
you
depends
talk
on who you
differently.
talking to. That's everybody.
This is by his own.
That's everybody.
Correct.
man.
We influence each other. I've been saying cool beans for I don't even know how long. Can I tell you where I heard it from? I don't remember how many years ago been, but I don't know. I've been saying cool beans from and wowzers and yowzers.
You never,
What do
you
call
never
it?
said
Code
yowzers or
switching?
wowzers to me.
Baby, she said I've never said wowzers.
I didn't say that. Now,
Yeah.
see, dudes,
Babe,
another
Big
thing.
word.
I never said that.
Big word.
I said,
Break
my,
it.
did I?
You done broke it. Look at you. You
hey
done broke the
Reza, how are
brush.
you?
Dudes,
You still didn't tell me.
Mama
Is
has
it?
never said yowzers or wowzers to me. And then she gonna say to Dad, she just said I never say wowzers. What? I never said that.
This is
See
this
how
is
the
it.
story changes?
This is a Sunday evening.
See, if something was happening between me and Mama goes say to Dad, totally different.
Well, it's still
I'll be like,
Sunday
"Where was I
night.
at?
I'm sorry.
Was I there? I couldn't have been there.
Here it goes. Was I there?
I've never said, baby. She said, "How? Where you get saying cool bean from?"
She say you say it. What she's saying is, it depends on who you talking to.
Mama, if you were
And I think
talking,
that's true.
That's
I-
everybody though.
but
So,
no,
I
but like
don't-
it's more coming from per Mama.
I guess what I'm trying to
I would talk
understand
the
is,
same as I talk to you as I talk to my friends.
Amira, do you think that you talk? Do you? No, it's not true, honey.
I said deuce.
No, do you think that you talk different when you hang around certain people?
Of course, I may say like,
Man, you
we,
don't even
okay,
talk
me and my.
around certain people.
Are we going with this? I don't
Wild
either.
at the time.
Do I start myself?
I just
That's
wanna
what we
know,
do.
That's a whole nother can of worms.
Okay, but
See,
no,
maybe
but what I'm saying
Maybe,
is,
and I'm born in the
talk.
80s. Maybe that's where I got that
It's
from.
like
No.
my friend is saying
But the
that
thing,
that's no
the
different.
thing is that I do talk. A lot of times,
I
if,
know
if,
you do.
if we're, you didn't
Turtle
let me
head,
finish.
thank you for that, because
If we're
my
together,
memory
right,
wasn't coming. I've
And
been
I
saying that
ask
for
you,
so
hey, can you
long.
go order my food? Hey, can you do this for me? If I'm with my friends, I'm gonna go up and order my own food. I only do that because y'all there. I talk to people. If there's something wrong with my order and I'm with my friends,
That make a
I'm
lot
gonna say
of
something.
sense.
If something's
That
happening
make a
in
lot
the
of
store,
sense.
I'm gonna
You
say
act
something.
like you shine, you can't do it around us, but when you
No,
yeah,
because
that make a lot of
if
sense.
that's like saying,
That's code switching.
no, it's oh my.
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh, listen.
I don't know
That's
if that's
like
close.
saying
Look,
if
Turtle,
you have
babe,
Dad, that's like
hold on. Turtlehead said, "Yo, Wowzers is an '80s kids world. I mean, an '80s kids word.
That's
It's from the
Inspector
cartoon
Gadget.
Inspector Gadget."
I know that.
So I'm like, yeah, and I'm
but,
born in
but
the.
it's also like you didn't start saying that to just recently. So
I ain't even seeing what you saying, and I knew that.
Baby,
It's Inspector Gadget.
I've just started saying Wowzers recently, and I just started saying cool bean.
what I'm saying
what-
is that's
what-
like saying you with Dad and you get to get whatever you
My thing
want,
is, who
and
she
then you
think
with
you got it
your
from?
friend and you don't get everything.
And I promise you, it wasn't until this
That's the
person
same
said it.
thing.
To say
I
like
told
it's
you,
an
remember
80s, it's an 80s word.
Right.
Inspector Gadget.
It gets in your head. Cool beans. Where I get cool
I
beans? She's like,
always
well, how long you been
ask-
saying cool beans?
I always ask somebody
Certain
if
words
I'm
and
with
stuff
y'all,
will
Deuce, and I
leave
ask
and
you,
come
can
back
you do
like
this
the
for
word
me?
dope. That's
It's
from the
because
80s.
if I got
Don't
it,
I
I'm
say
asked
dope all
for
the
it.
time?
That's from the 80s.
Book, have you ever heard
If
me?
you want an iPad, you got the money for it, you're gonna pay for an iPad, right?
Book, have you ever heard me
Yes,
say
you got it.
dope?
Huh?
Have you heard me say dope?
Sure,
Yeah.
not to me.
That's not my question.
Yes, but just not. That's what I was saying about the Yowzers around.
Yeah, that's from the 80s.
You may
too.
say that, but I don't. I'm
That's
not
from
around.
the 80s. Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I never heard you say. If you,
It's the same.
but like, no, it's not.
It's-
Dude literally said that's not the
Dude.
same.
I'll give you a prime example.
Here you go.
You ever be walking outside, you see
See, dope is the
a
80s
lot
kids
of
word
these
too.
kids cussing and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
They're just not
That
used
ain't
to
nothing new.
our lingo.
When I was a kid, same thing. When you get around your parents, whole vocab change.
Just like look,
Yeah.
Turtlehead,
Code
just like
switch.
yes ma'am and no
Yeah,
ma'am and no
that's
What I
sir.
was saying,
You don't hear that
no
code
more.
switching was Amira saying that
Acting like she can't go
yeah,
and
I don't
talk.
think that's code switching. I think that's more of a comfortability thing.
And I also
it's
said to
nobody else to
Deuce,
rely on if it's
I
just
literally
her,
no,
so she gonna do it.
no, because
Gotcha.
that's the same
Yeah,
thing.
because she used to use you.
Oh
yeah.
my
Same
goodness, no, it's not. If I didn't want to
Oh,
order
Reza,
something,
you're
I would
Iranian?
literally have Eliana, can you order this for me?
I remember your name.
I would have a problem asking my friends that. It's just if I
How
have
was
it,
your
I'm gonna
Sunday?
do it. That's like that. You want to buy this new tool and you got the money for it, and you gonna do it,
Yeah.
right? Just because you had the money. If you didn't have the money, you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't buy it. You're not gonna buy it.
Yeah, I know, but
That's the same.
Whether,
It's not a code switch, Dad. It's just if I
Well-
have it there, I'm gonna ask for it. And mind you, Dad, if you don't know, I'm getting older. I won't be able to dad
You
you
don't
this. That's
say.
why I'm trying to help y'all out so y'all remember these moments. Yes.
Oh, what she saying? Ordering stuff for her?
He's talking about that's a code switch. Is one of my friends I order myself. Even though I can ask my friends, can you order this for me?
But what is
They
the
wouldn't have
code?
a
What does
problem.
code switch mean? You switch up when you're around other
That's
people.
what you do all the time. When you're on the phone with Mr. Arcade, or you're on the phone with somebody else, it'll be totally different.
That's everybody.
Amir, I don't know what.
It's not.
Amir, you think you sound the same if you talking to?
Oh my goodness.
Who do you think you sound the
No,
same
that's not
with?
what we're saying. We're just
I
trying-
thought you just said. Am I
We're
confused?
trying to make the definition of code switching, and Dad is trying to say that me ordering food and with by myself than with y'all.
So the fact that she said, Amir, you sound
What
different when you with Eliana, when you with Anaya, you sound totally different.
Mama, that's not what I'm saying.
You just said I sound different when I talk to different people.
I'm saying that's code switching.
That's
That's
code
Dad
switching,
is describing.
So do
But
you
he's-
code switch?
Mama, you're not even letting me finish what we're saying. Dad was saying that code switching for me is when I'm with y'all and I ask y'all to order my food, but when I'm with my friends, I'll order it myself. And Deuce, like, he's saying that's not really code switching, it's just comfortability.
I give him that.
And it's also like,
It's
if
formal.
I have it there, I'm gonna do it. That's
Mhm.
like if I want to
It's
buy
formal.
if I want to buy my shoes and I have it, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna if I know maybe I shouldn't buy this, I'm not gonna have enough for this. I'm not gonna do it. That's the difference. And
I
him
will.
saying
Turn
code
ahead.
switching, code switching is like
How
She's
that come
16.
to it?
that. Then code switching is you going to a party
Mhm.
and it's not formal, and you going to somewhere else and it's formal. That's the same thing. If you gonna wear a formal outfit to somewhere that's not formal,
See?
no.
No.
It's the
I'm
same
not
thing.
Turn
So
ahead.
is
that's
that
why
code
I
switching?
can't do
Turn
something
ahead,
Is that
Turn
code
ahead.
switching?
before I'm
The
around.
difference in outfits,
That's
is that code
code switching
switching?
to
So
me.
code switching is different outfits then.
So
At that point,
you know that.
yes it is. If the attire is different, that's code switching then.
What I'm saying is, depending on who I'm around, changes my behavior. Yeah,
So that's code switching.
in my mind, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a code switch.
Okay, so two different pairs of socks is code switching then. I
I
want to
don't
wear
know how
white
you-
socks today
I don't know how you got
because it's
in the
bright
clothes.
outside. Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna wear dark socks because it's dark outside. Code switching. I don't know how we got to food from
So,
conversations.
what you doing over there?
You went to food.
We ain't talking about no food.
You did.
To the back.
Use! He just said we gotta talk about food. How did we get in a conversation about
She
food?
missed that. It was
You
never
were-
about the food. It
Yeah.
was the behavior.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
You
There
not
you
want to
go.
go up and order your food.
Yeah.
It's not about the food. It's about actually going up and talking to
notice
somebody.
how.
That's the difference.
No, it's not. But I don't have a problem talking to anybody.
You just said you only like that when we're around. So
Oh
in
my
my mind, that's a
goodness.
code
No,
switch.
it's not.
Turn ahead. School starts in September.
I order out.
Dude, you the only one she'll listen to.
No, it's not that. All I'm saying is, if Mama's there, I'm gonna say, Mama, can you order my food for me? Just because she's my mama, I know she'll do it.
Oh,
Most of
you
the time
feel
she
like
may
your
say-
friends won't?
Oh, I literally said. Oh my
That's my
goodness,
point.
Dad.
You helping my point. That's not a valid
But
reason.
notice how this whole conversation
Trying to hear, are you an
started talking
adult?
about
Do you have
y'all
children?
marriage and you just let her bring stuff on me. But if I was in this situation and I bring Deuces or something,
Do you want any
say,
children?
If I was saying this, Deuce wouldn't say nothing. But you're also doing the same thing.
Deuce in this too.
Our son will be
Dad.
21 tomorrow, 16, and then we have a
If
10-year-old.
I ask you,
Mm-hmm.
no. If we're having a conversation about something, if it's about me doing the dishes and I bring Deuce into it, you'll say, don't bring that about Deuce.
Oh,
and then first of all,
14-year-old.
we're talking about you,
Boy or girl?
Mama, and then you bring me into it.
No,
That's the same
I
thing.
didn't. You and your mom got into that. That's how I got on.
Yeah, either way.
You open the freezer.
You see how she?
All I
But
was,
you dragged me into it.
Dad, this whole thing was about you.
No, how did it get on me in the first place? You dragged me in.
No, the whole conversation was about what? Arguing,
Son,
right?
what's in that
Yeah.
pot? Oh, them
And
noodles.
then you made it
Ain't
about
no more
me.
meat, is it?
I didn't make it about you. I made it about both of y'all.
Senior.
Just put some noodles in there.
You claim I don't know how to eat. I
And
don't know how to
Nakatana
eat.
can
I
be
starve
done.
myself. I don't know
Thanks
what I do
for
at
straightening
lunchtime.
that.
'Cause I guess I go in the bathroom
Yeah.
and lock the stall.
In all
I don't talk to
seriousness-
nobody, so I don't know how I made it this
In
far.
all seriousness, Amira, is there any truth to that? Was that ever in question?
What?
Start to
When you would
consolidate
go out
this.
and you would go places without us, and it was opportunities to
Oh,
eat
did he start school yet? You got a
almost
boy.
every time you wouldn't eat.
Praise God for that.
Am I making that up, or do I need
But
a
throw it in
nine
the
to
garbage.
verify?
Dad, that what I'm saying is, for one, I was younger.
But nothing wrong with that. But don't make it seem like I just made that up out of the clear blue sky. That was the truth,
No,
right?
I do the same. Because you just handed me
You
some.
see-
I do
you
it.
see
Stay
what I'm
right
doing
down.
now?
Don't, please, don't worry about it. I got it.
See what I'm doing with? It's the truth, but I was young
Yes,
then.
it's garbage.
You made it seem like that wasn't the case.
Because I ate it. Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep this one. This one not open.
Oh, I just went home.
Okay, Dad. Do I start myself at school too? Do I eat?
Oh, that's exciting. School starts Monday.
Like
You
said
got all
the
his
stuff
school
from when I
supplies
was,
and-
how old? When the last time?
Was the
when
school
last time I
supply
said I
list a
wasn't
headache?
hungry?
I'm so
And,
happy
and
you got over
I
it.
can't ever be just not hungry.
I'm happy you got over it, man.
That's
okay.
like, no, half the times I could literally eat before I leave, and then I come home and I say, I didn't eat anything.
You're not the first person who don't like eating around people they didn't know.
Oh my.
Good, throw this in the garbage.
What do you think
Okay,
you got
so
it
yeah,
from?
talk to me about that school list. Was that a headache? I get overwhelmed sometimes. I just stopped getting stressed about it. I'm like, go to school. They'll tell me what you really need.
Just came from you. Don't you know
You're
a lot
right.
of that
In
stuff?
middle school and whenever I used to eat my
Sorry.
lunch in the bathroom.
We're straightening up the
Lock the
kitchen.
door, eating in the bathroom.
Because you know what that means. It's time to shut it down.
I don't know why you keep saying that. You can't bring up something
When
I
did
don't
I
even do
say
no
that?
more.
I didn't bring that up.
Does he take the bus? Does he walk? Or do you guys have to drop him off?
Yeah, I'm done. Why you all in your little feelings?
I'm not in my feelings, Dad, but when you
Well,
bring
I
up
didn't-
something
I
that hasn't
didn't
even
bring that
happened
up.
in
Our
years.
room.
I didn't bring
You can
that up.
put
from there.
it back against the window.
You missing it. I didn't bring that up. You take the
Yeah.
example and you flip it to something that is not.
You're right. Yep, I understand. We grew up the same way, where we even having conversations was just different. Bill, do you like?
You brought up what? That I don't like ordering my own food, or I don't like.
I'm
talking,
actually gonna bring
right?
that question up.
I was saying
Right,
how
no,
you
right.
evolved from that though. At one point you didn't and now you do. You said I wouldn't do that much talking and now I do. That's called evolving.
No, but that whole thing you brought it up was code switching, and that's not the same.
Yeah, can you put them in like the
switching
little
is
sandwich
what?
bag?
Code is what? Talking, right? It's either talking or motion
Or
signals.
Same thing.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, same thing. Is it not?
You're right.
Well, what is that called then?
Grown folks'
No.
business.
Sorry, Mom.
What is it called when you act a certain way and then depending on who you're around, you act different? What is that called?
I don't know.
Anybody?
I don't know if that's a name for it.
What is that called?
Wait, I wasn't listening.
Code switching is when you talk different based on who you're around or who you're talking to.
Yeah.
What happens when your behavior
That's your
changes
mic
based
first.
on who you're around?
I thought
What
you-
is
Oh,
that
they
called?
said code switching. I don't. They said he said code.
I don't disagree.
Yeah. I don't like turtles, but I like them kind from Schwartz. Because that's the closest I can get to them. I don't like it.
with cheese, please.
I just think the context of what.
Oh, and then they also said code switching and chameleon.
I was just saying,
You
You
said
evolved.
that, you
Do you think
switching it up,
chameleon is
though.
better or code
The
switching?
difference
I think
is
code
we were
switching.
talking
switching.
about what?
Hi, white dove.
you came
Difference?
for me.
No, we.
You
Okay,
came for
I
me.
came for you.
You did. Dad, you would not be talking like that. We already had all of it.
I think those are old. So maybe which olives? Let me see.
But ain't no such thing.
No, sometimes they do get old. Let me see. Well, yeah, I eat olives, so it's okay. I put these on my salad, spaghetti.
That's what I knew. So that's so funny. You losing coolness.
So yes, Turtle Head says
Cold shit.
everything was grown folks' business back then. I'm an old school parent. I wasn't allowed to talk to my parents like this, and I don't allow my son to do it. So I do get the both sides of it, right? Where we grew up, this wouldn't even be an option.
But this wasn't. This ain't that.
But you mean like as far as like because she's expressing herself loudly?
Yeah, this ain't. You just messed up in school, and I'm telling you what it is, and you giving me all this back, dog.
Mm-hmm.
This is just.
I get it. He said like even
I get it.
even to be able to even be to be able to be this open.
I will do the table.
I
You
was
keep
giving it
handing
to.
me stuff. I'm okay.
I wasn't
got
even
it.
giving it to you. I was giving it to your brother.
No, you gave me cornbread.
I gave you that, but I wasn't giving you
I
that.
got it. Brush your fingers. Do something with that.
So what happens when they 18?
Really?
How does that work?
Yes, White Dove. What you said to get the book. So White Dove says I'm late to conversation, so I don't really know what y'all was talking about. If your children can't talk real with you, they'll talk real with someone else. Yeah, we try to, so yes.
Where's the
we were like the balance.
No, where's the instruction manual?
Yeah, is we lived where you couldn't have a voice. Old school. White Dove says old school is called old school for a reason. The old ways ain't working, so we got to switch things up a bit. No, please put that on the board. I like to keep that. Let me see. Oh, I need that.
What's she gonna do with this?
What do you mean? This is good stuff.
We're throwing this away.
Why do we have to throw this away? Stop. No. Look at what she's trying to throw away. This is good stuff here. Memory verse.
Stuff you don't ever look at. Just like all them other papers up there.
Excuse me. We just did.
Get tossed down. This stuff from 22 up there.
Can you put that up there, please? Yes, I do think that it definitely. I would like to have a merge, right, where we can have. It's challenging. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not.
Okay, so this is my question.
It's challenging.
This is my question. Would it be any different if we're going back and forth about sports?
What's wrong with you?
What would be the difference?
Right, you talking about like if it's intense?
We ain't talking about being disrespectful or none of that. We having a disagreement. It would be no different if
No,
I'm
I like to
telling
write
her
their names down.
Michael Jordan is the greatest and she talking about it's LeBron. What would be the difference?
It'll never be a debate.
Why won't be no debate?
I had them type of conversations with adults when I was growing up. If you talking about sports or something like that, I think it also depends on what you're talking about.
Did y'all want the steak in the refrigerator or freezer?
Oh, you can leave it in the fridge.
Right there. Thank you so much for your
I think
feedback.
that makes a difference.
Wait, where did my?
What are you talking about?
Oh, and Turtlehead. Turtlehead was giving some good.
You can't put it on the camera?
Some good talk. Okay, let's go. And then see, I give my boys a voice, and they actually come talk to me whenever they need to. Now that they are teenagers. Respect. The old school ways are more so based in fear, which looks like respect, but it's not the same. That's a good point because I just feel like me and my husband, we could not. There was no option to talk. Like there was no. Yes. Yeah, there was no there was no option to talk. Do y'all, let me ask y'all this. How do y'all feel that y'all have the floor and y'all can kind of go back and forth with us and give y'all opinions and give y'all thoughts? Do y'all feel like that's a little too lenient?
No. I think it do blur the lines a little bit. So sometimes we gotta like reassess.
Garbage, or you want to keep this too?
No, we can use that to wipe the table.
No, I'm finna wipe the table right now.
So, Drew said it blurs the lines. So, what do you mean blurs the lines?
Like sometimes, like depending on what the conversation is like about, like it be, well, maybe not so much now. Like for me, but like, it'd be kind of hard to feel like what's, like kind of crossing the line as far as like parent and child, if that makes sense. Like, because essentially, like, having it open like that is like talking to your friends. Like, you kind of.
That's the difference, though. That's the difference. We had a conversation, but the I guess you could say the order is still in place. it's like, yeah, we have a conversation, but it's still a parent
Our son,
child
he'll be
relationship.
21
And
tomorrow.
it's not like,
can you just hang him up on your dad thing? He'll be 21
We-
tomorrow, so I wanted, but you getting louder.
huh?
You was just getting louder. I didn't know why. I don't know what that means. Oh boy, we don't want to have a. I'm just telling you, but you getting louder. You I can't believe I'm getting louder. Yeah,
I
babe.
was just saying, I think
He'll be 21 tomorrow, so I wanted to
I
get
think
his
it's-
opinion.
it's still
Of
a
what he
difference versus
At-
how like two friends.
21 in just a couple hours.
I know. I'm not saying it's not a difference. You kinda,
Oh yeah,
like, proved
we
my
have the
point
final
that
say. It just gets
where
intense.
It's like the blurred line.
So when we first
'Cause,
got
like,
on,
I
it was
feel like
extremely
when We
intense,
had conversations a
back
lot
and
of times,
forth.
It was hard to keep it like
and a couple people
Okay.
just had their
there
opinions.
because it was so like open. So like a lot of
We
times,
we do. Just trying to respect their thoughts and just let them feel, let them say how they feel. And it gets intense. My husband gets loud. Our kids get loud. I get loud
They
sometimes.
wouldn't take offense to that.
And like
But
instead of
because it's
watching
so open,
TV and
that's what I'm saying. Like the
watching
blurred
somebody
lines,
else's dynamic that's
it'd be hard to,
scripted,
like,
we just
Well,
talk
where
random
did
about
that
different
offense
things.
come from?
And we were talking about marriage this evening. That's what
I'm
our
just saying,
topic
like, it's
was.
certain stuff that like
So let's see
because
what the
it's so open,
21-year-old,
just
soon
having,
to be
like, a
21-year-old is
conversation
saying.
with, like, your friends, but like because it's like a parent-child like conversation, like at times it would be hard to say like the same stuff, kind of like code switching, bringing that back in. Like if I were to have the same conversation with my friends and I'm using the same verbiage, it might be different. How I'm like saying it.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to think of like a way for that.
That is so good. I like the
Makes
way you
sense.
said that.
No, I think I get what you're saying. As far as like not the
Right,
topic,
Dove. That's
but
really good.
and how
How like I'm presenting it.
yeah,
Go ahead.
Get down.
but that's what
So
I'm
you
saying.
saying we let y'all do a little too much when y'all talk, basically?
I didn't say that. I was
Mhm.
saying like for me, like at times it would be hard for me to like kind of going back to that like blurred line. Like it would be hard for me to like articulate like what I'm saying. So like sometimes I'll have to like reassess. I'm like, okay, like
So if you're
I'm
the
not gonna say
parent,
this.
if you're the parent, because it's getting confusing. So if you're the parent, you couldn't do what Daddy in the Mirror just did with your child.
no, I could do that.
That's
not
not
what
what
I'm
he's
saying.
saying. He's saying as far as like how he responds, he has to put more effort and thought.
See, White Dove is so good. He's saying he doesn't want to have the same relationship with parents and friends.
Yeah, I think that's true. I feel like that's like kind of like where I was trying to get to, because I feel like
I feel like it should be layers, right? Like, I mean, friends, you may be more surface. Parents, you can maybe tell, like, hey, this and this and this is going on. I don't want to tell my friends. Or it could be vice versa, where you could be
yeah,
intimate. I think, yeah.
But that's how it is. You and the Mirror and Ava, all three of y'all are different as far as like personality.
yeah.
Where Mirror is more like
True.
I like what White Dove
Amira-
said. Amira's just very, anything it is, she's passionate. And I think
yeah,
everybody,
and Amira is it's the
We just
competitive nature.
a
It's
loud
like
family.
you want to win.
Yeah.
So that's where we go there because that's where we're like.
Absolutely. White Dove said, yeah, this is normal. That's why we want for our children. That's what we want for our children, is to become independent eventually, but always know we are here for them.
But this is the thing.
But
too.
independent in their thoughts, independent, like.
But that's what I was gonna say. This is the thing too. Is like you get to see how much your children pay attention to you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have those conversations, you won't even know. Like, dang, y'all really paying attention. So y'all do be watching. Because kids go about their day or whatever, like they don't got a clue, you know. And then you find out years later, yeah, you know what? I do remember when this, and this, and so if you don't have these conversations, you don't really get a glimpse on how much of you they actually pick up.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you got Haitian and Irish in your family. Ooh, it gets spicy in there. Yes, we get loud. Every one of our children, they are passionate about what they believe. If this one says it's yellow, if this one says it's purple, no, it's magenta purple. Like everything has, it's always room to color outside the lines over here. And you're right, our children can teach us a lot too. Absolutely. Yeah, these are really, 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 really good points. I don't know. I just something gets still refreshing to me that we can have an open dialogue about anything. Like we literally have conversations every single night, like about something random, our jobs, you know, traffic. Like we talk about anything, and all of it. We loud, we passionate, and then also, you know, when everybody getting tired, because then it gets lower, and it gets lower, and it gets quiet. So yeah, good job, honey.
Well, you know.
You held your own. I think we're still confused. Ultimately, I
No,
guess
no,
we
no,
found
no.
out
They help me.
you're not confused no more.
No, they help me.
Yeah, cause I'm like, when did you start saying cool beans? It just gets.
It's like I said, code switch.
That's right. The point is, we
Everybody
need you.
does.
That's right. Never too old to learn and never too young to teach.
Everybody does.
Yes, yes. Thank you, White Dove, for being with us. Just popping on in and saying hello. I did write your name
I
down.
do it every day.
Let me turn this back on. I did write your name down because I think it's just so important for anybody to just stop by
Oh, come on, bro.
and just spend a little time with us as we're doing our normal routine. It's such a blessing. So,
I feel like it's forgiving to do this.
yeah, I always just say like a prayer at nighttime for people who were positive. And I can't forget Turtlehead because Turtlehead gave some really great feedback. So I just write it down.
And for the most part,
And
like I made.
yeah, and I'll say prayer for you. I would assume your kids are going. I don't know if they're in school yet, but if they are, then I'll be lifting them up in school. And respect is earned too. That's right, because a lot of parents be demanding respect, but out there disrespectful to their children and everyone around them. Yeah, my kids don't go back to September.
Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm looking for
Well,
them.
I would hope not. Code switching is not supposed to be like
That is
dramatic.
extremely true. We
For
know
some it is.
we know so many people who
I did-
disrespect their children, then be like, "Have a good day at school," but you just told them up before they went,
I'm gonna let you listen.
and you expect them to,
So people think, like when they call them to the
and you expect
dealership,
them to just sit down,
they
be
put
quiet,
them
and
on
behave.
hold.
Yes, thank you so much for
They
the
don't
love.
realize that the whole thing's recorded, not just when the people come back in.
Right.
So they'll be like, "Hey, it's a great day, Russ.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much for praying for my family as well. That is such a blessing, especially for this school year.
You need to get on the phone. They go, "Oh, hi, yeah."
I think that is it for the night. My husband and son, they are talking, and it is getting
You just get this.
quite loud again. So I'll let them finish up.
Man, you be listening.
So yes, thank you again for popping in. I hope that I always go back and just see who has a channel. I have a very small channel for now, and I just enjoy it. Just sharing a little light and a little love in the world. And then I'll check if you have a channel, then I will subscribe to it. And yeah, family is a beautiful thing. We need each other. Much love and prayers. Bye, y'all. Bye, White Dove. God bless you. That is something that I have to get used to. Trying to talk